Hey guys, I want to teach you something that I use with my clients that clears out old stuck energy that's held within the body. I call it PTSD energy clearing, and the PTSD is not what you think it is. It's programs, traumas, stories, and dramas. And the way that I came up with this style of energy clearing is I was listening to Joe Dispenza one day, and he was talking about how your familiar past creates your predictable future. And then he said that a habit is when you've done something over and over so many times that your body is better at doing it than your mind is. And when he said that, or when I heard that, the lights clicked, and I thought, I need to do that with my clients. Now, I'm an RTT practitioner that's kind of evolved into a life coach. I work with people over a 12-week period, a 3-month period, where I'm using my tools that I have to clear out every limiting belief, every habit of action that is stopping you from having success or creating that life that you want. So, welcome to my channel. I'm Akemi. I am here to basically give to you and share little bits and pieces that can help you to find your way. Wherever you're going, whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're stuck with that you can't get past, there are answers, and there absolutely is a way for you to get around it, over it, and through it so that you can reach your goal. Now, what I'm sharing with you today is a technique that I've created. Now, hear this. There is no just one way. There's no one way of doing things. Energy clearing and hypnotherapy, hypnosis, Reiki, when you get into all of these different methods and ways, ultimately it all comes back down to one thing. You're just clearing the stuff that you've accumulated in one way or another. So when I describe to you like what I do, it's probably going to resonate with you. It may not. It may remind you of something else. Find what works for you and then do it. And let that open up the door to the next step and the next step. And just clear out this baggage and clear out the stuff that is stopping you. And don't get upset. Don't get frustrated because you do one thing and then it's like, well, here we go again. That's what it feels like. But what's actually happening is you're clearing out the layers of stuff that you need to. Don't get discouraged. Don't get frustrated. So what I'm giving to you today is another technique. It's another style. It's another method. It's another tool that you can learn to use and do it on yourself. Or you can work with me one-on-one, or you can find somebody that can do this or that can help you, and then just take the next step, next step, next step. Okay? So, anyway, going back to this energy clearing that I'm doing, and I'm getting really great results from my clients that I'm working with, the people that actually go through the process. So, let's go back to, I was listening to Joe Dispenza, and he made those two statements. And what I realized was, when I'm doing the, let's say the RTT sessions, when I'm doing that with the clients, I'm pulling out the root cause of whatever's causing them to do XYZ. They don't want to do it anymore. So we're going back to root cause of why they did it in the first place, clear that out so that because the reason is no longer there, then the action is no longer valid. So then they don't need to do that anymore. And so what resonated with me about those two things that Joe Dispenza said was, I'm clearing out the roots, but if you've been doing something over and over for so long that it becomes muscle memory, it becomes a habit, and if your familiar past, the muscle memories, are then creating your predictable future, then that muscle memory is what's causing that cycle of things going over and over and over. You've cleared out, whether it's through your own meditations, through whatever methods, whatever things you've already done, you've cleared out one part of it. But if you still notice that you're still cycling through, maybe it's because you've got muscle memories of those ways, those habits, or the habit of thought or belief or whatever that's now recreating this predictable future. That just made so much sense to me. And then, because I was already doing pendulum work where you're clearing out energies, or visualization where you're using your words and your images to remove things from your being, your energy. You're clearing out stuff from within, just verbally speaking it as you're visualizing it. And then that goes into your subconscious mind. So there's so much that's kind of playing into it. Your subconscious mind responds to the words and images that you give it. So when you visualize yourself letting go of these things, these habits of actions, the words, the ideas, beliefs, and all of that, then your subconscious mind is able to take that in and say, okay, got it. We're not doing this anymore. So now it's just a matter of you quieting your mind, getting into that space of meditation, and instead of just saying the words over, the affirmations over and over and over, then you're visualizing yourself receiving those words, receiving the beliefs, letting go of those false beliefs and ideas and, XYZ, so that your subconscious mind can take it all in and say, okay, we're letting this go. We're releasing this. This no longer is valid. It's no longer warranted. It's not wanted or desired anymore. And then you're able to move into that space, and then your body is just responding to these words and images, these new beliefs, these new ideas. It's a completely different field. It's a completely different space. So what I then started to do was I started to talk my clients into that space where you're just following along as I'm describing the things, as I'm describing. You're relaxing your thoughts, you're relaxing your body, you're letting go. It feels so good to just let go. And you close your eyes, and as I'm speaking the words, as we're clearing these energies from within your body, you're visualizing yourself releasing it, clearing it, flushing it out. You're just letting it go. Without a struggle, without a fight. You're just letting it go. And as you're visualizing yourself letting it go, and you're saying it, whether you're saying it out loud or you're saying it within your thoughts, you're instructing your mind, your body, to release this energy of anger, of frustration, of insecurity, whatever the case is. Then your mind is like, okay, got it. Now, part of you may be thinking, yeah, but it can't be that easy. There's so much more to it. Well, if that's what you believe, then that's what becomes your truth. But for those of you who it's like, okay, that makes sense, then you're able to release it and let it go. And you can feel the shift within. You can feel a change. You can sense a change. And whether or not you choose to take that on as your confirmation, that determines the extent of the power that it holds, that you have. Now, I've done these clearings. I had one client that I did this with, and she said, we were going through clearing, and I was just calling it out. And basically, that's all I do. I'm calling it out. And you are releasing, letting it go. And as I'm going through the process, if anything else comes up for you, you call it out, whether you call it out loud or you say it within your thoughts. It can be memories that comes up and you think, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember how I felt when that went on. I remember the pain that I felt, or the hurt that I felt, and whatever that is, I'm letting it go. I release it. I let it go. I'm not holding on to that. And so as I was going through with her, we were doing a money block. And I don't remember exactly what I was saying, but she said, it feels like, or her hands, she said, I'm feeling this excruciating pain in my hands. And so I thought, oh, okay. And I said, well, if you need me to stop, you let me know. And she said, no, keep going, because I know it's working. And so she said that her hands were just so painful. And so what clicked in my mind was like stopping the flow of either giving or receiving. And so then I went into whatever that is that's stopping the flow of giving. You're afraid to give money. You're afraid to let it go. You're afraid that it's going to cause lack. All of that fear, you're releasing and letting go all of that. You're letting go of the muscle memory of the, I can't give it up. I got to keep it. I can't let go of it. You're releasing all of that, all of the thoughts, the ideas, the false beliefs and imaginations that you have about the giving and the receiving of money, the finances, everything that is, you're letting it go across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. All of the feelings or the beliefs that letting go is bad, letting go of money, of paying those bills out, it hurts, it's painful, it's lack, all of the lack that's associated with it. You're canceling, releasing, letting go. You're uninstalling that program. You're clearing it out. You're clearing the ideas and the feelings and the pain that's associated with it. You're clearing it out. You're releasing it across all time, space, dimensions, realities. Everything that is, you're releasing it. You're releasing it from your cellular structure. You're releasing it from the essence of your being. It's gone, it's cleared, and it no longer is a part of you. You feel it, you sense it, you know it, and it is. And so as I'm saying those words to her, she's releasing it, she's letting it go. Then I had another time where someone said, I feel like I'm going to throw up. And it's because you're releasing that energy. Remember how it felt when someone said something to you and it just kind of cut you? It could have been that what they said, it was so not true, but the feeling of those words, it just hurt you, and you can feel the pain inside. Well, you just received the words that was coming from that person. If it was said in anger, if it was said just hatred, just spite or ugliness, whatever the energy was that created the words that were thrown at you, spewed at you, that was their energy, that was their stuff. And that pain that you felt or that you took on or you absorbed, that's not yours. And so when we do these clearings, you're clearing that, whatever that is. And even as I say this to you now, whatever that was, you can feel it, you can sense it in your body. Where is it? Where did you absorb it, and where does it reside? Whatever that is, you're releasing it right now. You're letting it go. That's not mine. I'm not carrying it any longer. And when you visualize yourself releasing it, flushing it out, however you visualize it, there's no right or wrong. You feel it, you sense it, you say it, and your body is saying, okay, your subconscious mind is saying, got it. And then you let it go. And so when I go through and I'm clearing this stuff out and we're releasing it and you're speaking it and you're just getting rid of it, then we go into activating. We're activating the truth. We're activating what you want to feel. We're activating new muscle memories. Because remember, when Joe Dispenza was saying that your familiar past creates your predictable future, then what I said I'm going to do is I'm going to help you activate new muscle memories. Because when you create new muscle memories, they become your familiar past. And that becomes your predictable future. So what do you want to feel instead? We're activating an ease and flow. We're activating it's easy to let go of money. We're activating new muscle memories of every time I release money, it comes right back to me, multiplied. I'm activating muscle memories of it feels so good to receive. People love giving me money in exchange for what I do. It's an exchange of energy. I do what I do, and people love to give me money for it. I'm paid generously just for being me. I show up and I do what I know to do, and it just flows. It's so easy. We're activating new muscle memories of how easy it is, how it flows. And when you create those muscle memories, then it becomes, and now you are creating that predictable future. It's just so easy. It just flows. the people find me. And when they hear my words, or when they see me, they know there's something about you. And then it just is. It just becomes. It's just an ease and flow. And so when you close your eyes and you're visualizing yourself receiving, activating, being, and it's becoming the essence of me, it's becoming a part of me, then your subconscious mind says, okay, got it. And it just is. So this clearing, this energy clearing, you can do it. You can do it. Close your eyes, quiet your mind, get into that space, feel what it feels like to let go, to release, and to activate and allow. You can do it. You really can. So that's all I have for you today. If this resonated with you, comment below. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you ring that bell so that you never miss another video. If you have any thoughts, any ideas, if you want me to do an energy clearing, comment below, put your thoughts, ideas, and then I'm gonna start putting together just some little mini sessions, and we'll just start clearing some stuff out. You're gonna feel that difference. You're gonna feel a shift. It's gonna manifest in one way or another, and I really want to hear back from you. What you experience, what you notice. Come back and comment when you have your victories, when you have that confirmation that things changed for you. So I want to hear it. Other people want to hear it. Inevitably, people are going to say, well, what happened? Did it work? Does this really work? So only way you can know for sure is just try it, just do it. Just run with it. So that's all I have. I'm excited for you. I really want to hear back from you. I'm going to leave links down below if you want to work with me one-on-one. Absolutely, I do sessions like this where we go every week for 6 weeks, and we can do this, we can do the RDT. There's all kinds of things that we could do. You just let me know. I do not niche down, because my feeling is I'm not sticking to one place. Wherever you are, whatever your challenge is, I can get you past it. You just have to want it. You just have to be willing to. So we work together, whether it's 6 weeks, 3 months, whatever the case, whatever you're trying to get through, it's done. It's good as gone. So comment below, links below. I'll see you soon.